In fact, if you see how the state has progressed, gone down, where we were positioned in 1994, if you just, all we need to do is go rewind it to 1994, when Chandrababu Naidu first came into power. During that time, if you remember, the state had absolutely no money to pay salaries. The state had 4 to 6 hours power cuts. The state never had nothing called IT anywhere. Basically, Sachem was just forming. IT was nowhere. The state had no industries. If I remember, we were ranked 23rd. So we were next to those Bimaru states, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, UP. We were next to them. We were nowhere near to our neighboring states like Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. By the time we reached 2004, people were comparing us to Bangalore, whether we have reached Bangalore or not. We were nowhere near Bangalore. So that transformation was done by Mr. Babu. So he has not only developed the state, he has built in confidence into Telugu people to take on the world actually. The people who are now leading the world all over are all people of the Chandrababu Naidu generation from 94 to 2004. The people who have just got into jobs are now the leaders of the world basically. That kind of confidence he has built. So, but from 2004 onwards, during those days when we used to go outside, everybody used to say, oh, you are from from Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu, you are very lucky. But today if you see, there is what was used to be they used to look at us as great people, now they view us with derision. Now they know that Satyam scam, that scam, this scam. We have become a scam capital. So the way Mr. Naidu built sector by sector, what is required for real development, probably there might be some things they were talking about his welfare schemes, but the point is sector by sector, the way he has developed. If you take for example power, I am a power engineer basically. So AP, by the time in 2004, by the time he left power, the AP power plants, for example, Vijayawada, Kottagudem and Rayalaseema are our main plants actually, were ranked number 1, 2 and 3 in the country in terms of efficiency, that they call it plant load factor. By the time we reach 2012, you would be surprised to know that they are ranked 10, 20 and 30. So our efficiencies have gone down. That is why one of the reasons why we face power cuts is our plants, our system is no longer working efficiently. From 45%, the transmission losses were brought down to 16 to 17%. And we are stagnating there. Or little more we have increased, our losses have increased. Had Mr. Naidu been there, it would have come down to less than 10%. The great Gujarat example you are telling, by 2004 the same Gujarat example was there in AP. We didn't have power cuts. We are just very, very little, 1 or 2% shortage of power. So we were doing very well. Take the same case with infrastructure. Infrastructure also, whether you take airports or anything, although Mr. Rajshekhar Reddy and Sonia Gandhi seem to claim the credit for the Hyderabad airport, Mr. Naidu has fixed the contractor, allotted the land. In fact, they doubled the land at the later stage. But what is required, whatever the airport land which is utilized now is sanctioned by Mr. Naidu. So he created the Greenfield airport policy for the BJP government. He pressurized them to do it and he did it. So like that, if you take anything, in fact, you would be surprised to know that during one particular year, nowhere in the world the forest cover increases. As a part of his vision document, he has tried to green up AP so much because these all things contribute to the overall development. So the forest cover in AP has literally increased during the period of Mr. Naidu. Here, the only yardstick I am putting here is development, basically.